picking up speed, running out of time, going head to head. It's a way of life. You gotta fall down and need ground to get back up again. Let's Beyblade. Spitting it out at the speed of sound. Gonna rip it up. Now the bet is down with the team with the bang. Our gang is the one that's gonna win. Let's Beyblade. Let's Beyblade. Let's Beyblade. Beyblade. Let it rip.
The apparently reformed Boris has created a major controversy around the world with his proposal to create a professional Beyblading organization. Although many people feel the time is right to elevate Beyblading to its rightful place in the world of pro sports, many others question Boris's motivations, especially in light of his past attempts at world domination.
Boris.
But with highly respected world champion Tyson throwing his Beyblade in the ring for Boris in the BEGA project, can success be far behind?
I was afraid this would happen.
Yeah, me too.
It's obvious. Tyson is being used by Boris to win back the trust of all those people he wronged.
So, Tyson, how does it feel to be a puppet on a string?
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm nobody's puppet, got it?
Oh, yes, you are. Boris only wants you to join the BEGA League to further his own cause.
Right, a good cause.
Is it true?
Huh?
I heard going pro will make you a star. So is that true? Well, is it? 'Cause I want a piece of the action.
The coolest part of going pro is reaching a wider audience.
You said it, Max. This could be the best thing that ever happened to Beyblading, if it catches on.
What about this dude? I thought you said he was a bad guy.
Yeah, he was. But he claims that he's changed his ways for the better.
And we all know bad guys never lie.
You have a point there.
I think it would be foolish for us to underestimate Boris after he nearly conquered the world with his army of Beybladers.
It's hard to argue with that.
So what's the plan, Tyson?
Yeah, dude, what's the plan?
You do have a plan, don't you?
That's it! I don't want to talk about Boris anymore! Get the picture?
The news of Tyson going pro has sent ripples through the Beyblading community just as I knew it would. But not even I foresaw just how effective my plan would be. We've been flooded with calls from bladers around the world looking to sign up.
The number of Beybladers is irrelevant, Boris. It's talent that counts here, and the fact that Tyson was even better than I thought initially.
He's perfect, so why do you make it sound like a bad thing?
Beyblading's not a solo sport, Boris. We need to pair Tyson up with an opponent who can present a real challenge to him.
Ah, yes, I see what you're saying. Don't worry, Garland. You'll get your shot at Tyson, and so will Brooklyn eventually.
Thank you, sir. I guarantee that Brooklyn and I will give Tyson a run for his money that he won't soon forget.
And how is Brooklyn these days, Garland?
I don't know. Brooklyn doesn't like to be tied down by anyone, sir.
Tell me, Max, what does the PPB think about the idea of going pro?
Mom did mention that pretty much everyone over at the PPB headquarters like the idea, but then they don't really think it's such a good plan to have an untrustworthy guy like Boris in charge.
Exactly! It sure sounds like we're all on the same page here.
The bottom line is that going pro is an appealing prospect.
But is Boris for real, or is this just another evil ploy? Huh?
Right.
Well, then I guess it's gonna have to be our job to find out.
It's too bad Ray and Kai aren't here.
Yes, it would be nice to get their opinions on how best to deal with Boris.
Excuse me? Which one of you kids is Tyson?
Hey, who are you? What's the big idea?
Listen, if it's true that you're going pro, we'd like to offer you a lucrative sponsorship contract.
A sponsorship?
For what kind of product?
Good question. How would you kids like to be in a commercial for mustard?
Cool! I love mustard!
Sign up with us and you'll also have your own specialty line of hats, coats, shoes, and sportswear. How about your face on a t-shirt?
I don't know. This all sounds kind of weird.
My face on a t-shirt?
I have to admit, it's a tempting offer. My own clothing line?
You bet! And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Hey, I'm sold! Sign me up, dudes, because I'm your man! I knew my day would come, and now it's here! A dream come true!
What's the dealio?
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. We were just in the middle of negotiations.
Negotiate this, you corporate stooges! Or maybe you three dudes would prefer to stick around for one of my full contact training sessions.
No, thank you. We really must be on our way.
Oh, sis, stand very still. Yeah! Don't hit the road!
We're really sorry.
Yeah, we'll never allow our youthful minds to be corrupted like that again.
Grandpa, it's not like we invited them or anything.
Yeah! Dudes like that don't need an invitation. They'd rather pounce out at you when you least expect it.
Still, it's not our fault.
That's where you're wrong, my man. These people are leeches that glom onto anyone who shows a spark of potential. They don't care about your careers. They just want to sell more of their bogus products.
Hey, wait! They were really friendly.
What's so wrong with making new friends now that we're thinking of going pro?
Listen up, dudes. When you're on top, everyone totally wants to hang with you and be your best friend. But a true friend will stand by you when you're down in the dumps.
Okay, I get it.
Word up! Just remember that going pro comes with a whole new set of awesome challenges, and you all have a true friend with the knowledge to guide you.
He means...
Yeah, we forgot about Hero.
Of course, who better to ask for advice than the coach?
That's it! The perfect plan! Let's go, team! We'll head over and see my big brother right now.
Tyson, my legs are asleep. Can't we wait till they wake up before we go?
Hey, mister, can you spare some of that birdseed?
Sure. Here, take as much as you'd like.
Thanks.
So, you enjoy feeding the pigeons?
They fascinate me, the way they soar above the world.
Yes, indeed. It would be wonderful to lose yourself in the clouds all day. Ooh. What trust?
Rats! Why can I never find Hero when I actually need his help?
Maybe we're just looking in the wrong place.
This is where he always comes to be alone with his thoughts.
Don't you find it a little strange that Hero hasn't touched base with us since the whole BBA thing went down?
Yeah, I just assumed he was taking a little break to recharge.
Guys!
Huh?
He's not back there. You have any luck yet?
No, haven't seen a trace of him. Huh?
Oh, nothing there.
Daichi, my brother's bigger than an ant.
Oh, man.
So, where haven't we looked yet?
Tyson.
Huh? Tala!
Brian and Spencer, too.
The Blitzkrieg boys. If you guys came here for a rematch, then bring it on. We beat you once, we'll do it again.
We're actually just passing through. See ya.
Tala, wait a second! You guys know, right?
About Boris?
I'm having trouble making up my mind, and you guys know him, so maybe you can help me out. Is Boris telling the truth when he says that he's reformed?
Tyson.
I'm serious, Tala. I feel like I'm ready to take the next big step and go pro, but how can I be sure Boris isn't setting some kind of trap?
You must never trust Boris.
That's right.
which is why we've decided to take the Pro League down once and for all.
Problem solved. And now you don't have to worry about Boris or about going pro.
But if you still want an answer to your question, look into your heart. You'll find it there.
Okay, thanks.
Please understand, shutting down the Pro League is the only way to stop Boris. We can't risk letting him shatter the hopes and dreams of any more Beybladers.
He's serious?
Looks that way.
Good to see you guys. We've got work to do.
Tala, maybe we should come too.
No way! Our past with Boris has nothing to do with you. We're gonna settle this score by ourselves. One way or another, Boris is going down. And his Pro League is going down with him.
Oh boy.
Tyson, maybe we should do something.
They're really gonna try and shut down the league?
Tyson?
Yeah, I know! Man, I really need Hero's advice, and he's nowhere to be found.
Hold it right there! You can't just...
Boris! I know you're here!
You'll have to make an appointment!
Back off!
Enough! That's enough!
Boris!
Welcome, Tala. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But I always knew you'd seek me out eventually. I'm flattered.
No way!
You're finished, dude.
Wait! We know you're running a new scam, Boris, and we're here to put a stop to it.
You must be referring to my new Pro League. I'd be happy to allow you and your team to join. You would make the BEGA League much stronger.
Forget it!
There won't be any BEGA League. We're not giving you the chance to corrupt any more Beybladers.
Oh?
As long as you're involved, nothing about this Pro League can ever be taken at face value. There's always an ulterior motive.
Can't you just accept that I've changed, now that I've turned over a new leaf?
Nice try, man. But evil doesn't change, it just wears a new face.
Bring us the strongest and most skilled Beybladers you have at your disposal. We'll show you that we mean business.
Or maybe you don't want us to interrupt their ballet lessons.
I can see you're determined to play this out, so I guess I have no other choice but to honor your request for battle.
Believe me, we've waited a long time for this.
Then let us begin. Welcome to the BEGA training facilities. I've personally selected 3 of my finest BEGA League members for you to battle.
That's it? Just the 3 of them?
We were expecting a whole army, so this is hardly worth the effort.
They may not look like much, but I assure you they are some of my top-level competitors. You shouldn't underestimate them.
Let's just get this over with.
Starting countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! This is what you get when you mess with BEGA!
Falborg! Go in for the attack fast and hard!
Let's see just how good your team really is.
Better be careful what you wish for!
Nice shot! No wonder your team made 2nd place in the championship tournament.
I didn't come all this way to engage in idle chit-chat. Stop wasting my time.
You got it.
Let's give him a show! Snapping Claw!
My turn! Poison Scorpion Sting!
Tube Rider, yeah!
I'm not going down. I'm standing my ground. You haven't seen the last of me. 'Cause I'm at my best. Put to the test. I'm looking for a victory. I'm not gonna stop till I hit the top. It's the only place to be. Prepare for the day. I'm coming your way. You haven't seen
That all you got?
I I guess it means it's our turn. Do it!
No way! Look out! It's all over.
Blitz, attack!
Nove, roll!
I knew they'd easily beat my training squad, but I underestimated their power. Well, I guess I did a better job of training them than I remember.
We've been building up our strength and skill in anticipation of the day we'd finally take you down for good. Even the championship tournament was merely a warm-up for this.
Man, do they ever have a mat on for you? What did you do to them anyway?
Never mind.
Yeah, I guess it's none of my business what kind of person you were before. All that matters is that you're a changed man now.
Exactly. But Tala and his friends won't let that stop them from destroying the BEGA League.
So, you boys ready for a real challenge?
I don't know. Maybe we should have gone with Tala.
But Chief, they didn't really leave us much choice. Tala clearly doesn't want to get anyone else involved with his private business with Boris and the BEGA League.
True.
So we should stay away, right?
Maybe.
Hey, look, there they are.
You again?
Yes, and this time we brought ironclad contracts.
No way! Get lost, dude! The last time we listened to you, we had to sit through a boring 2-hour lecture from Grandpa.
Now, hey, there's no need to get snippy, Daichi.
Oh, but I can't resist their promises of delicious mustard and high-quality sportswear, even though it won't make me a better Beyblader.
It won't make you any better.
Huh?
We'll stay the same. You're right, Daichi.
Huh?
Just because we go pro doesn't mean we have to change the way we do things.
Hey, yeah!
We'll have a new title, but we'll still be the same on the inside. Tala. Hey, let's go lend a hand.
Cool, sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah!
Wait, sign here!
I take it this is our next challenge.
More than that, if you can defeat Garland, then I'll grant you your wish and dissolve the BEGA League.
What?
It's not like Boris to make that kind of deal, unless he's positive he'll win.
How can we be sure this is on the level?
You have my word, but there's also a flip side to my offer. If Garland here should somehow defeat the three of you, then you must join the BEGA Pro League.
Huh?
What? Forget it.
No deal, creep. I'd sooner retire from Beyblading altogether than work for you again, Boris.
A shame. Then I guess our business here is complete. Drop by any time.
Fine, we'll leave.
Tala!
Wait, you've been kind enough to demonstrate your skill for me. I'd like to return the favor by putting on a little demonstration of my own against you and you. I'll take you both on at the same time, too.
Think so, huh?
We don't need your charity. I'm more than strong enough to handle you on my own, dude.
Hi-ya! Oh! As you wish.
Let it rip!
Oh! Yeah!
No way!
Ha!
Brian's attack had little effect. This guy's tougher than we thought.
Spencer.
This battle is way too important to let slip from our grasp. Let it rip! You ready, Brian?
Yeah!
Tala! Wow, awesome!
Stromolia!
Skrullblitz, attack!
Watch closely and witness true power. Radiant! Oh! Thunder!
But how? So much power!
Well, that went even better than expected.
So, I guess that just leaves the two of us, huh, Tala? Unless, of course, you've lost your taste for battle.
Picking up speed, running out of time, going head to head. It's a way of life. You gotta fall down and need ground to get back up again. Let's Beyblade. Spitting it out at the speed of sound. Gonna rip it up. Now the bet is down with a team with the bang. Our gang is the one that's gonna win. Let's Beyblade. Let's Beyblade. Let's Beyblade. Beyblade. Let it rip.
And now a special word from Ming Ming.
Hey kids, we interrupt your regular programming to tell you about a very special Beyblade battle from a new blading organization called BEGA. It features the runner-up to last year's World Championships, the one and only Tala, leader of one of the hottest blading teams around, the Blitzkrieg Boys. So don't delay, check it out today. It's a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Oh, and I almost forgot, here's the best part, kids. It's on right now at Orbiter Stadium.
What's going on?
Hey, mister, open up. We want to see Tala in action. Yeah, we want in.
And just remember, no running!
Welcome, Bladers. I just came to say hello and wish everyone good luck in our little match.
So, it looks like it's just you and me, huh, Tala?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan, Garland. But if you don't want to embarrass yourself in public, you should back out now.
I don't think so. In fact, this is my first real chance to prove to all my fans how great a blader I really am, pal. Oh, and by the way... Boris designed a special dish just for you when you signed on.
That's it. I've had enough of your speeches. I came to battle, so let's get started.
People have paid good money to see this battle. So hold your horses for a minute.
All right, they're getting ready to start.
Huh? Hey, what gives?
Unbelievable. How did these kids hear about this?
That just goes to prove how much hype there is in turning Beyblading into a professional sport.
Forget about how they got here. Let's concentrate on the battle. I think we all kind of have a bad gut feeling about what that creep Boris is trying to pull off here. So we should keep our eyes open, guys.
Yeah, I want to find out what he's up to.
I suppose the only thing we can do is watch and wait. And if Boris is up to his usual funny business, we'll find out about it soon enough.
And now the battle you've all been waiting for, Tala versus Garland! And in this BEGA demo bout, we've designed a totally tricked out dish we call the Fountain of Fate. And now it's time to meet the boys who are blading today. First up is the Blitzkrieg boys' own Tala, who backed a powerful punch to this wallboard. Remember, it was just recently when Tala was runner-up to being the Beyblade World Champion.
Amazing how well this has been prepared.
And on the other side of the dish is the latest young sensation, Garland, representing the all-new BEGA Bladers. And check out his appalling blade!
Amazing. Not at all, Tala. The more witnesses we have, the better it is.
However, this is exactly what I'm looking for, too. Because you won't be able to boast about your professionalism after I embarrass you in front of such a big crowd, Boris.
Okay, gentlemen, it's time to get this battle underway!
All right. Looks like we made it just in time, Ray.
There's Tyson. And look, Tala's down there too.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
So, I hope you trained because I just might want to play a while.
Come on, Garland. All you ever do is talk. Bull bore! Attack!
And we're off to a flying start, with Tala throwing caution to the wind and going straight on the offensive. This is intense, and it promises to get wilder.
Attaboy, Tala, go get him!
Something is not right.
Yeah.
Huh?
It looks like it's all Tala so far, but there's something weird. It's like each attack is just barely missing its mark. And if Tala keeps this up, he'll just wear himself out.
I got a feeling you're right, Ray. If I know old Garland, he's just waiting Tala out until he runs totally out of gas, and then he'll pounce on him for the win.
You think so?
Garland is one tough blader.
Come on, you gotta let us in. Tala's battling Garland.
Garland is the kind of blader who hangs back and doesn't waste any energy while his opponent keeps attacking and then wears himself out. It's very similar to a professional boxer who spends most of his time on the ropes.
So if Tala keeps this up, he'll be so worn out he won't stand a chance at winning.
You gotta admit, that's a smart strategy.
Yeah. Hey, Tala, don't say I didn't warn you this was gonna be a long one.
You creep! Garland, why would a guy with your talent be involved with Boris?
Oh, temper, temper. Maybe it's time I fill you in on what's going on here. Have you ever heard of the T-Bolts family? Well, for your 411, that's my last name.
Yeah, sure, I heard of them.
Well, we're known for sports. Everyone in my family is a pro athlete, and I plan on continuing the family tradition. Jesse's a ball player, Todd's into soccer, Kyla's on the tennis tour, Britt golfs, and Jamie races. Each one of my brothers and sisters became #1 in their sport. Then it was my turn. I decided to make a name for myself and become the #1 Beyblader in the world. And when Boris came along, I knew he'd give me the chance to make it happen. So far, everything's fallen into place. Now I'm on the verge of greatness in my chosen sport. It's only a matter of time till I'm the new world champ.
Yeah, right. Do you really believe Boris has your best interest at heart? He's just a big phony. And if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, you're dead wrong. I've been there.
By being affiliated with BEGA, I'll have access to all the Beyblade facilities and environments I can ask for. Why wouldn't you think to use the opportunity for yourself?
Give me a break. He's just feeding you a bunch of bunk, Garland. I can't stand him because he used me once, just like he's using you now.
I suppose we will never understand each other, which is just too bad for you, Tala.
When you gonna send your blade my way?
No, you are inferior, and the time has come for you to lose.
I'll be the one left standing at the end. Make your claims and have your say. Take your chance. Come into the ring today. My friend ain't gonna take them
Looks like the tables have turned.
Rotation, intensity, speed? Garland's blade telemetry is completely off the hook.
Come on!
You're starting to make me sick, Garland. And that's why, when you make your next move, it's gonna be your last.
Oh, really?
Nove! Rogue attack!
All right, he's all yours, Tala.
Did he waste them?
Yes, very good, but not good enough, Tala. No!
Huh. You just got lucky, but not this time. Nove! Rogue attack! Where did...
Next time you plan to attack Tala, you might want to hit your target.
I've had it!
Oh no! Tala's attacks aren't working!
Boy, how lame! No kidding. It's like watching paint dry.
I'm getting weaker and weaker.
Thought you were a tough guy? Time to take you down.
Hang on, kids! This might be it! Whoa! It looks like Tala's Walmart might be out of here!
Tala!
What's that?
He's still spinning!
Huh?
This is not what I had envisioned. If I can't entertain a stadium full of Beyblade fans, then what's the point of all this? I've got to come up with something, and quickly. My entire career is riding on this little enterprise, and I simply cannot fail.
I could end this now. That is not what Boris wants.
Hey, what's up?
That's what I'd like to know.
May I have your attention? On behalf of the BEGA, I have made a decision. This fight will continue until one of the competitors stops spinning.
This is ugly.
All right, now I'm confused. I thought this was already over.
Okay, you heard the man. Gentlemen, to your marks. According to BEGA rules, the previous fight is null and void, so this battle is far from over.
Yahoo! Let's get this baby going!
Yeah, let's see you get it on!
Don't blame me.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
As you can hear, Tala, my fans expect me to win, and trust me, there's no way I could even think about disappointing them.
Awesome! It looks like we're gonna get what we came for, Chucky. For sure! This is going to be sweet! Go, Garland!
Oh, man!
Hey, Tala!
Just hang in there. Garland's blade is running on empty.
Yeah, but I got a feeling Tala's gotta be low on power too. He's gotta end this in a hurry.
Right, and we better tell him quick. Finish him off, Tala!
Tala. Nice to see you finally made it here, Kai.
Huh?
I didn't think you were gonna show. Goes to show you you're not always right. So what's up? Are you getting a little nervous about your pals playing?
My pal? A long time ago, we used to be teammates, and that's about it. But even so, Tala and I were never really close.
Okay.
The reason I came here was, I've had a bad feeling about this whole little event.
Well, the only thing I can figure out is Tala knows something about Boris that we don't. And he must know more than we do about the BEGA organization. That's it. Other than the simple fact that old Boris here wants to recruit Tyson big time. You see, if all the Ace Bladers join his BEGA, his plan becomes legit. Oh, and another thing. I've heard that he even wants to recruit you as his teammate again.
Huh?
It's just a rumor I've heard. Could you imagine if you, Tyson, Max, and the others were part of BEGA? It would make the old BBA look like a kids' club. But Boris tells everyone he's just a match organizer promoting Beyblading as a sport. And he knows that unless he represents the next world champion, he'll lose big bucks because he doesn't control the Bladers. Bottom line is, Boris needs Tyson and he'll do whatever it takes to get him. And don't fool yourself, chances are good he'll succeed.
Tala.
If you think you can beat me, then think again!
Tala! But he doesn't have the strength to continue.
It's too wild. Tala can't keep going.
Somebody's gotta put a stop to this now!
You gotta call it, Boris, before somebody gets hurt. Are you too blind to see this is just a game? It ends here and now. Do you understand?
Hang on! Looks like defending world champion Tyson is lodging a formal complaint with the chairman of BEGA.
Yes, it's duly noted. I'll monitor the situation.
Oh, don't you worry, Tala. The time has arrived to put an end to your misery. Are you ready? Radiant! Oh, go! Thunder attack!
Tala, are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm fine.
Come on! You just hang in there, buddy. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh no! Why didn't he stop the battle?
Tala! Oh, rats! To heck with professionals! To heck with BEGA! Those dirty guys!
So, Tyson, I guess this proves just what kind of creepy character that Boris really is.
You're right. And one way or another, he's gonna pay for what he's done to Tala.
It's up to you now, Tyson.
Tala!
Listen up. That Boris is a dangerous man. Do you remember the team called Barthez Battalion?
Yeah, I think so. The team Miguel was on.
Exactly. Now here's the lowdown. The Barthez Battalion was a demonstration team put together by BEGA for the World Championships. Their coach, Barthez, was Boris's agent.
You're kidding! I remember.
Huh?
That team was all about flashy outfits and attitude.
Right. Boris figured that by making a big splash at the World Championships, his team would be the most popular bladers around. And if he controlled the best bladers, his next step would be to take over running every professional tournament. Luckily, it didn't turn out like he planned. Halfway through a battle with you, Tyson, Miguel realized that both Boris and Barthez could not be trusted. So the team fell apart. Behind everything and everyone was Boris. He conned me and a bunch of other bladers into believing he was some kind of mysterious motivational coach who could train us to become world champions. At first, we all believed him. He spent big bucks in a training facility, and we practiced around the clock. We were like his soldiers and did everything he told us to, with no questions asked. In time, some of us realized he didn't care. It was all about him and how he planned on controlling Beyblading as a professional sport. It made me sick.
That's totally freaky. Now I understand why that underhanded crook wanted to control everything that has to do with blading.
Tala is ruining everything.
Hey kids, wasn't that the most exciting Bay battle you've ever seen? And it was all brought to you by BEGA, the first name in pro blading.
I've heard enough. This BEGA is nothing but a big scam. And he's the one who's behind it all. And I can prove it too.
Whoa! It looks like the world champ has something to say.
All these people are my witness, Boris, and I personally vow to bring you down.
Yeah, Tyson has laid down the gauntlet in this battle, and I've got a funny feeling he doesn't want to turn pro.
That's weird. Why wouldn't the best blader in the world want to go pro? And why is he trashing the BEGA?
Okay, it's now up to Chairman Boris. What's it gonna be, boss? Are you gonna accept his challenge or what?
You're making a big mistake, Tyson. Your days as world champion are now numbered, and I won't show any mercy. I'm quite surprised at your candor, Tyson, and I truly believed it was every young blader's dream to one day turn professional. I also accept your brave little challenge, but please forgive me for not being quite clear on what it is exactly. So then, how do you propose we resolve our insignificant differences, young man? I'm waiting. Perhaps a BEGA battle. How would you like a match with a BEGA blader? What do you have to offer in the way of a wager? If I win, I get to turn Beyblading into a pro sport. If you win, I disappear and your Mr. Dickinson returns.
Looks like we have a huge match. All we have to do now is wait and see if Tyson gives his seal of approval. This is gonna be wild. You can cut the tension with a knife in here as we wait to find out what Tyson's decision is gonna be.
I accept your dumb challenge.
All right, spoken of a true man. Good going, BEGA, just like a pro.
Huh? What am I doing? I put everything on the line.
That's it. As I anticipated, there's only one thing for them to do if Tyson won't cooperate.
I must remember those who dare oppose me, and those who do shall be banished for life from the glorious BEGA. With no exception.
Oh, man.
But I was just kind of wondering about one thing. You'll join in, won't you, Ray?
Yeah, you bet. But I am gonna join.
What about you, Kai?
There's only one thing to do.
Hey, look! It's Ray! Oh, yes! I appreciate it, man.
Hey, Tyson, take a look.
Huh? It's Kai! Kai! Boy, am I glad to see you! Thanks, man! Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Why that? Kai! I don't believe this. What does Kai think he's doing?